Good morning, beautiful people. I can't work out what's more orange, my skin or my hoodie. I actually think my skin. Oh my lord, that is sweet. I have said this before, but the only melon that is consistently sweet, like throughout the whole season, is Peel de Sapo. Can always rely on them, they've never let me down. Apart from when they're too gushy, but they're always sweet. Anyways, nothing new here. You know I always start the day with melon or some other kind of fruit. So I'm gonna eat this. And then I'll be back to cook something, make something a lot more exciting. I just can't do it. Like, I've tried multiple times to start the day, like not with fruit or not with melon, and turns out I just can't do it. Like, I just can't cope with it. It needs something refreshing and sweet, and then it's like, then I'm ready to go. Then I'm ready to eat everything and anything that is sent my way or that I make. And I'm gonna make a lot of bomb food in this video as well, so watch out. For once, I have got an avocado that is absolutely perfect. I've had way too many bad ones recently for my own mental health. But this one, this is sourdough toast. It's rye sourdough toast. In my defense, they are very small slices, but I'm gonna go to town with the toppings. I'm not just gonna use avocado, I'm gonna use... What am I gonna use? Let me go look at my fridge. This one's getting a big dollop of hummus. Not only hummus, but hummus with those beautiful crunchy pine nuts on top. This hummus is smooth and creamy. I can't stand the ones that are too, I don't know, claggy is the word that I use. I like the smooth ones. I don't know. Maybe because it reminds me more of the texture of tahini, so obviously I'm a bit more biased towards these ones, but sun-dried tomatoes. All over this one. This is some pink pickled onion. Found some of this purple pickled cabbage in the fridge. Didn't know if it was still in date, but apparently it is. I think for the final one, just a little sprinkle. Beautiful, creamy, crunchy hemp seeds. You know what? This one's gonna get some as well. Little bit of balsamic glaze, which literally takes everything to a different level. Do you know what? This one's gonna get some too. And because I just can't stop now, little drizzle. Beautiful runny liquid gold. Beautiful. I used to be one of those people that thought avocado toast was boring. How times have changed. I don't know which one to start with, but I think let's start with the most basic. I don't know which one is the most basic because I've put so much in all of them, but cheers. Blows my mind every single time how good a simple toasted bit of sourdough toast with avocado on top. I didn't even add salt. That reminds me, I'm gonna add salt, but this one with the balsamic glaze and hummus. It reminds me of, I'm pretty sure I've said this before, if anyone lives in the UK and you know Pizza Express, and you know their vegan pizza, when they put like the sun-dried tomatoes on top, it tastes exactly like that. This is the one with the red pickled cabbage. Anyway, I'll see you next time I eat. It'll be soon. In the mood for something sweet, so I'm gonna have, not just dates, I'm gonna have, you know me, I can't ever just have something simple. I always have to jazz it up a little bit. And when I say jazz it, do you know what, actually, I do want one on its own. But the rest are gonna get filled with peanut butter and coconut yogurt and rasps. I'm big on dates right now, you know? Like, I went through a period where they were just like a dessert for me, but now they're like a, you know, just like a 3 times a day kind of food for me. It really is like pure caramel. As you all know, that's what I'm talking about. This is strawberry coconut yogurt. It's the one that used to be called Koyo, which I always told you was the best one in the world, and it is. They've changed the name to Kokos, which I don't really understand because I felt like Koyo worked really well because it was a bit like Froyo, you know? Yeah, this stuff is just absolutely glorious. Just taking my B12, this is the one from Vivo Life, the one I've always took. And yeah, if you're a vegan, in fact, not even if you're a vegan, because B12 deficiency is a global issue. It's not a, fucking hell, this hoodie. So many people are deficient in B12 without knowing it, and B12 is so important for so many functions in your body, specifically your vision, nervous system, all that kind of stuff. So I just take a little squirt every day when I remember. If anyone's looking for a good B12 that's ethically sourced and tastes good, link down below. I have made myself an iced latte to go with my sweet treats, which are these beautiful stuffed medjool dates. Let me try and get the focus on that. Look at that. That's a thumbnail right there. Yeah, with these dates, I stuffed half of them with peanut butter, and then the other half with the strawberry coconut yogurt, and then stuffed each one with a big fat juicy rasp, which I'm very impressed with the, can we focus? Don't know what the word is. I'm very impressed at how good the rasps are considering it's like end of the season. But trust me, I know medjool dates, they taste like caramel, they don't really need anything else. But when you add like a fatty element, like a creamy element, and then something a bit like sharp on top, because obviously raspberries are quite, they can be sweet, but these ones are a bit more sharp. So together with the creaminess and then the caramel date, it really is just something else. You guys don't understand how much I love food. You probably, no you don't. You could never. So I know you're all wondering, Miles, what kind of nut milk did you use to make that? Well, my friends, I actually made my own nut milk. Not like that. I actually made my own nut milk. Proof is here. I have collaborated with Almond Cow before. It was in the summer, and the machine was so incredible, and so many of you bought it as well because it's so incredible. And it's so cheap for what it does. So yeah, this video is also in collaboration with Almond Cow. I've always associated making nut milk with like blending and straining and nah, like I'm not about to do any of that. But with this machine, which is very easy to use, you fill up the little compartment with any kind of nut or grain of your choice. You can make oat milk, you can make rice milk. Last time I made cashew milk. This is actually macadamia and vanilla milk, and it is absolutely incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So yeah, all you do is put some nuts and some vanilla or any other flavoring that you like in the machine. Fill it up with water, turn it on, and within 60 seconds you have incredible creamy nut milk. I'm very surprised at how smooth and silky the nut milk is. And I think this one with macadamia and vanilla is even nicer than the cashew one I made last time. One of the other benefits of making your own nut milk, especially with this machine, is that you're left with some pulp afterwards. This made like a thick macadamia cream, which you can use to just eat it as some kind of dessert if you mix it with something sweet, or you can use it to make raw desserts. Like, the options are endless. And ethically speaking as well, it just makes sense to make your own, because if you're someone that consumes a lot of nut milk like me, then you're wasting a lot of plastic as well, let's face it. Trust me, once you make your own, there's no going back. Again, I just never did it because I always associated it with so much hassle, but with this machine, again, just in, water, turn it on, end result. The macadamia milk though, oh my god, fuck me. Yeah. Again, ethically speaking, every almond cow machine will prevent about 500 cartons of nut milk being bought, which I think is pretty incredible, because before this machine, I remember my recycling and it was just piled high with flattened boxes of nut milk, and now I just make my own and it's the best thing ever. So honestly, the options are endless. I've only experimented so far with cashews, macadamias, almonds. Did I make oat? I didn't make oat. I bought oat recently because I'm just a hypocrite. Anyways, I'm gonna go waft these down and I'll see you at, I was gonna say I'll see you at lunch. This kind of is lunch. Although I'm probably gonna eat 2 more meals. So, I don't know. See you then. I know I've asked you this before because I'm obsessed with sweet potatoes, always have been, always will be. What do you prefer, purple? As in, not the white flesh ones inside. They're the best ones in the world, but I haven't been able to find them for like, you haven't seen them in my videos, I think literally for a year, because I just have not been able to find them. But this is a purple flesh with the purple skin, regular orange one. Which one do you prefer? Let me know down below. That looks more like a carrot, but believe it or not, it is actually a purple flesh sweet potato. But yeah, these ones are so starchy and sweet. I know I always tell you that when you get a good purple sweet potato, it tastes like, not vanilla candy, it tastes like vanilla cake, and they really do. So yeah, I am making a big, healthy, crazy, cool style Buddha bowl. I'm only gonna need a couple for the bowl I'm making, but whenever I roast up starches, whether it's sweet potato, butternut squash, or I'm making like brown rice or sushi rice, I always make a big batch so that I just have a stash throughout the week, or let's face it, not throughout the week. Even if I roasted up like 10, it would last me 2 days, but at least I'll have some for tomorrow as well. Yeah, into the oven for about 45 minutes until they're nice and squishy. Let's get on with the rest of the bowl. Gonna air fry these Brussels sprouts. I'm actually obsessed with them right now, and especially when you toss them with a little bit of olive oil, salt, pepper, throw them in the air fryer, they come out like, If you've only ever had like boring boiled Brussels sprouts, trust me, you need to air fry or roast them. They become like crispy, caramelized heaven. There are so many elements to this bowl, I'm actually kind of freaking out. Oven, air fryer, frying pan in a second. Little bit garlic infused olive oil. Okay, quite a lot. Salt and pepper. Not gonna lie, kind of burnt the Brussels sprouts, but do you know what? I fucking love them like that. caramelized, crunchy. Some more sun-dried tomatoes because I just can't ever get enough. These are actually sun-blushed tomatoes, which is kind of like, I think it's like the in-between stage where they're like not fully dried, but a bit, you know what I mean. And of course, the best part of the whole day, even though I've already had some this morning, but some beautiful, runny, liquid gold. Would you look at that? Beautiful. Before I smother it with a lake of tahini, just a rundown of this bowl. I've got a bed of romaine at the bottom, orange flesh, sweet potato, purple one. They are just so starchy and cakey right now. I actually can't wait. Some steamed edamame beans, the air fried Brussels sprouts, which I did burn a bit. But the thing is, I like it like that. The stir fry I was making was a mix of peppers, zucchini, onion, just with some garlic infused olive oil, salt, pepper, very simple. Towards the end, I threw in a bag of, I think these are poi lentils. Are they poi lentils? Let me find the packet, hold on. So yeah, towards the end, I threw in a bag of poi lentils just to bump up the flavor, the texture, extra protein. I know this does look like a big bowl of just colorful veggies and starches, but don't forget the edamame and the lentils are very high in protein, so this is a very balanced meal, but it does need a drizzle. It needs a good drizzle. Question is, where does the drizzle go? The answer is everywhere. Beautiful. Just went to put the light on, it's getting a bit dark in here. By dark, I mean it's getting dark at freaking 5 o'clock these days, but cheers. Fuck me, these Brussels sprouts, absolutely incredible. Alright guys, today we are reviewing, well, I say reviewing, this might be the last thing I eat today, which means I could put a massive dent in this right now. But this is a brand called Nutcessity. I'm not sponsored, but they did send these to me because they wanted to know what I thought of them. Organic, toasted and textured almond butter. Almond butter. The thing is, right, just on first appearance and by turning this upside down a lot, it does look quite runny. Like, do you know what I mean? Look at that, haven't even churned it. And that texture, can we focus please? That texture is absolutely incredible. Cheers. It's like the best almond butter I've ever tasted. First thing that happens when you put this in your mouth is that it sticks to the roof of your mouth. But I kind of like it, I'm not gonna lie. Definitely not over roasted, which a lot of almond butters are. If I'm being honest, I can't taste the salt. I might have to add a smidge. You know what, I'm gonna put a dent in this now. I'm gonna dunk some veggies in, but I mean, the jar's not that big. If I finish it, it wouldn't be the worst.